So here we are at the piano and we have our Manger sheet music, and I wanted to show you how once you know the melody, you can add chords to make this piece sound beautiful, and when you know the chords you can improvise the left hand. So how you use this sheet is you look down here and it tells you which chords you can choose from. There's 3 chords and you're going to learn which ones go where. And so the chords are F, that's F, A, C, and then B flat, B flat, D, F, and then C, C, E, G. And the first thing you want to do is take a look at all these boxes, and if you're teaching this to a child, just follow the same formula that I'm using right here in this video. And you say, find each of these notes right here and figure out which of these 3 chord options sounds good in that when you play it with this note. So right here, for example, we have a C that we're playing. And so we're going to try which of these options do we think sounds good. So that would be an F or a B flat. Doesn't quite sound like an intro there. I think that F sounds most like the beginning of a piece. So I would then take my pencil and I'd pencil in F right here. And we just go through all these boxes and figure out what sounds good right there. So when we get to crib, that's B flat versus F or C. So we'd probably go with B flat right there, and pencil in B flat. So once you have all your boxes filled in, you can then check your answers with this sheet, and then you will first practice playing the chords just as block chords, and then I'm going to show you a beautiful way to improvise the left hand once you know the chords. So you'll first just practice. Once you're comfortable, or once the child you're teaching is comfortable playing the block chords, we can learn this beautiful pattern. And let me show you how to do it with one hand, and then I'll show you how you can play it as a duet. So if you're working with even young kids, very young children can learn how to do this. So the pattern is going to be, we take our F chord, and we're just going to play the 1st and 5th. So F, C, and then F again. And then we do the same thing when we get to B. This is our B chord. We're just going to take out that 3rd one and then play another B up here. And then back to F. And then C, C, G, C. So we'll just practice going back and forth. F, C, C, F, F. Okay, now we add in the right hand, and this is what it sounds like. It's just beautiful. I forgot to point out this to you, that right here we actually have a G minor, and that's already penciled in right here for you so that you don't have to try to figure that out. But you don't actually even make it sound minor when you're playing this pattern because we limit that 3rd anyway. But see how easy that is and how beautiful it sounds? If you just practice going like this, the root, the 5th, and then the root again. Super easy and sounds just gorgeous. Now if you're working with young kids, or if you're just a beginner, you can try this as a duet. And very easy to do. One person will play the melody, and the other person plays the pattern that I showed you, but with 2 hands. So you'll put your left hand here on the 1st and the 5th, and then the right hand plays the root again. Very easy to do. I've done this with kids as young as 5 years old, and they have enjoyed it. We spend a lot of time working on scales and chords, so you want to make sure that the students do know their scales and their chords before you attempt this. And but even young kids can do it, and I have a system for teaching young kids scales and chords, so you might want to check that out if you're interested in learning. But once you know those scales and chords, you can do some really neat things and improvise accompaniment and just make your pieces sound great. So I hope you'll give this a try, and I'll give you a link so that you'll know where to go to print this for free.